Today, we're heading to one of Philly's most desirable suburbs located just 20 miles northwest of the city. Collegeville, Pennsylvania offers its residents super easy access to the city, but it maintains a small town vibe that we're going to get into later. Its location puts it just 15 miles south of the Lehigh River and only a few miles from the Perkiomen Creek, which provides so many activities. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that too. It's only a short drive for major highways like the Schuylkill Expressway, I-76, Route 422, Route 29. All of these provide super easy access to Philadelphia and other nearby towns. In this video, we're going to take a look at its community, its cost of living, the local schools, and all of the exciting things that you could do here. If you stick to the end, I'm going to tell you a spot that only locals will know, so you really won't want to miss that. The average home price in Collegeville is approximately $500,000, and this ranges from all options from historic homes to brand new construction builds. Let's see exactly what this price gets you. Hey, my name is Zach, and if you're new to the channel, I tell you everything that you need to know about community, lifestyle, and real estate in and around Philadelphia. Growing up just outside of Philadelphia, but specifically this area for over 20 years of my life, it's the city I know best and the city I love most, and I'm so excited to share this with you. Let's take a look at this property on Raynham Road in Collegeville, PA. This home is listed for $450,000, assuming a 20% down payment, which is very typical for many buyers. You're going to be looking at an estimated monthly payment of about $3,200. And you're also going to have to bring about $115,000 of cash to the closing table. This is factoring today's mortgage rates. It includes principal, interest, and taxes. Property taxes in Collegeville for this home are about $6,000 annually, and that's in a big part for the school systems that are tremendous here in the area, and we're going to dive into those some more as well later into the video. And then some other important facts and numbers. Local gas is typically from about $3.45 to $3.60 a gallon. So filling up a typical car would probably be about 45 to 60 bucks. And if you're doing any shopping, you're going to find that the sales tax in Collegeville is 6%, and that is lower than Philadelphia's at 8%. Let's jump to the computer and I'll give you a little tour of Collegeville on the map.
Okay, so I've got you on the map now, and I'll walk you through a little parts of Collegeville that we're going to talk about later in the video, just so you have a better understanding. I'll point out some major roads, tell you where these major roads take you, and by the end of this, you'll have a really good idea of what Collegeville is made up of. So, Collegeville is 1.5 square miles, and it's right here in this region. You can see these roads, kind of like a big square. 422 down here, this is going to be a major highway that we'll talk about. You've got Main Street in Collegeville that runs through kind of the city right here, or the borough, and this is where you're going to have a lot of local shops, restaurants, salons, and then right here you're going to have a lot of parks, neighborhoods. This right here, 113, is going to be a major road as well that we'll talk about, and of course I'll show you where the Trap Tavern is. So first up, let's get started. We're gonna zoom into here, and we're gonna see that right here on Main Street, if you follow my mouse all the way down, Main Street in Collegeville kind of comes down through here, and you're gonna have a ton of, you got the diner, the Collegeville Diner, you've got a grocery store, Philly Pretzel, you can see we've got the Collegeville Bakery just across the bridge here. This is the Perkiomen Creek that we've talked about, or that we'll talk about more in the video. So right here is a little bridge, you'll go over the bridge, and if you go up this way on Ridge Pike, you've got the bakery, you've got some other restaurants, a pizza place, there's a car, a mechanic over here as well. So this is kind of more of the outskirts of Collegeville. It kind of all condenses back into here. But yeah, you've got the Collegeville Bakery, and then if you jump back into here, we'll zoom into Main Street more just so you can see some of the shops and the restaurants. But Main Street will come down here, and it will cross, and it'll go back into Ridge Pike. But you've got a Wendy's, you've got a thrift store, a Dunkin', there's some doctor's offices back here as well, a CVS. You got, where's the Collegeville Diner? Collegeville Diner is right, I just saw it. Right here, you got the Collegeville Diner, which is one of my favorite spots. And then you just go all the way up Main Street, you've got pizza places, jewelry, fitness centers, salons. And then you're gonna come all the way up here into Main Street, And right here, Main Street, this is where you're going to have the Ursinus College. So it's not a massive college, but you're going to have your student halls where you're going to, you know, learn and take your classes. You'll have some art museums. You'll have a library. Some parking lots will be back here. There's also some student housing right back here as well. Some condos that are for the students. But really, you've got the main campus right here, and then you've got some other pieces of campus. There's some houses right here on the side that are for students. You've got some other halls and student facilities back here. And this is really going to be the college campus. And this is where it's going to get its name of Collegeville, because this college has been here since 1869, and we'll talk about it more in the video, a little bit more. But the town really got its name because it was built around the college. So if we take Main Street down a little bit, there's going to be this shopping center, there's a UPS store, Advanced Auto, there's a bank right here, there's a gym, there's a few salons, there's a pizza place, there's a place that you can take your dog and wash your dog. There's a dentist office right here. So really, you know, you've got everything for all of these residents that live in all of these neighborhoods. You've got everything that you need just probably 5 or 10 minutes away. This road right here, West 3rd Ave, you've got South Trap Road. It goes into a few different names. This is going to be your one of your main arteries if you live here. So if you were to take South Trap Road north, it'll take you back into Skipback, Lansdale, Swanksville area. You can see it just runs right back here and just continues all the way back. Just take you back to Letterack or to mainland golf courses. But if you were to take it south, you take 113 all the way south, and we can zoom in a little bit. You're gonna take it all the way south. Here's the Trap Tavern that I mentioned later in the video. This is, you've got to stop by there. I talk about it a little bit more, but it's been serving the community for decades, and it's the go-to spot whether you're just grabbing a quick bite or you want to watch the game. But anyways, you jump on 113, you come down here, and you're gonna intersect with 422. Now, once you get to 422, if you go west on 422. Back here, it's going to take you deeper into Limerick, deeper into Montgomery County, Limerick, Linfield. You've got Royersford. Right here, you've got Pottstown, and the outlets are back here as well. So if we zoom in, you might be able to see the outlets. Right here, the Philadelphia Premium Outlets. You've got a Costco right there. So if you take 113 and, you know, say that you're back here by the campus, or you've got a home somewhere here and closer to downtown Collegeville, it would probably take you about 10 minutes to get to 422. And then once you get on 422, it would probably take you about 10 minutes to get to the outlet, probably about 5 minutes to get here in Limerick or Royersford. And then probably about 15-20 minutes to get over here in Pottstown, Coventry, where, you know, they're pretty much going to have everything that you need is going to be here in Collegeville. However, you've got a Coventry Mall, which is pretty dead. You've got a Walmart, TJ Maxx. So some of the stuff like that isn't around us. Home Depot is not directly in Collegeville, but you're a 15 to 20 minute drive from there. So 113 will be a major route. 422 is going to be a major route. So like I said, 422 west will take you back here. 422 east, if we zoom out a little bit, you'll see that 422 east, so here's Collegeville. Here's 113, you get on the 113, you get on 422, and if you follow 422 all the way, it'll take you through King of Prussia, take you through Audubon, and of course Wayne, but you'll get into Philadelphia. So literally, if you live back here, you're probably about a 10-minute commute from the highway, and then from the highway to Philadelphia, you're probably about 30 to 40 minutes. So you're in a very, very easy, accessible spot. The last thing that I wanted to show you here in Collegeville before we get back to the tripod was Providence Town Center. So we had talked about it a little bit, and this is going to be kind of pretty much on the corner of Collegeville. Collegeville might go down to here a little bit, but once you get into here, it's more Phoenixville, Montclair, Audubon, Oaks area. So Collegeville, this is almost the corner of Collegeville. I don't think it goes, or I know it doesn't go too much further. But let's zoom into Providence Town Center, and you can see some of the great spots here. So Movie Tavern, of course. Cava is one of my favorites. You got a Wegmans here, a PetSmart. There's a Dick's Sporting Goods. There's an LA Fitness right here. I don't know why it's not picking it up. There you go, LA Fitness right here. Qdoba. Where's my Honeygrow? There you go, Honeygrow is right here. So you've got you've got hundreds of shops in this little area, and they actually just built right here in this area. They built like 200 or 300 apartment buildings that you can rent. So literally, you know, right here, you could rent an apartment and just be walking distance to all of this. You could be 2 minutes from 422. Super, super easy access. And then just one last time, I'll show you kind of the border of Collegeville. So you're really going to follow this road. I mean, a little bit of this is considered Collegeville, but you're really going to follow this road. Here's even, sorry to off track, but here's the Perkiomen Trail that we're going to talk about some more. So here's the Perkiomen Creek, and it runs all the way down. And here's one of the trailheads for the Perkiomen Trail. Anderson Farm Park, that's another great local park, small park but local. But yeah, the outline of Collegeville, it's going to pretty much border 422. Everything on this side is pretty much going to be considered Phoenixville, but Collegeville will pretty much border 422. Then you'll jump off and you'll follow this road all the way up, and it'll lead into Main Street, and then Main Street will come back, and then here you've got 113. And then right here, I would say, right about where Greenwood Avenue is. So Greenwood Avenue is about right here. This is pretty much kind of the border through Collegeville, kind of like right up through here. Once you get into here, you start getting into Royersford, Limerick, Upper Providence. But even right here, I mean, you've got a Wawa, a bagel shop, so everything is super, super close to you. If you were to live in one of these neighborhoods, you've got parks and shops and boutiques and everything, I'd say, within 10 or 15 minutes. Let's jump back to the tripod, and I'll tell you a little bit more about Collegeville, and see you in the video.
Well, great. Now that you have a better idea of Collegeville, you know some of the neighborhoods and some of the historic sites around, let's jump into the education. For me and my family, and I'm sure so many of you out there, education is a key consideration when choosing a place to live, and I think that you're going to agree that Collegeville is well suited. Collegeville really stands out as a community that's committed to providing excellent educational opportunities, and this starts from everything from early childhood preschool, daycare, up until higher education. It's going to be served by two highly respected public school districts. The one of them I actually attended, so I'll let you guys decide that down in the comments. Comment down below. If you have to pause the video, that's all right, but comment down below at the end of the video or while we're talking about it, what school district you think I attended. I'll leave that to the end. Today, we're going to talk about the Perkiomen Valley School District and the Springford Area School District. So Collegeville is also home to the Ursinus College, and that's a prestigious liberal arts college, and we'll talk about that some more as well. The Perkiomen Valley School District, it serves approximately 4,400 students all the way from grades K through 12 across Collegeville and some surrounding areas. It's got a student-teacher ratio of 15:1, so this is crucial in making sure that they're able to provide a personalized learning environment for every student. The district is known for its curriculum. It prepares students for success in college, future careers, whatever route they decide to take. And the district also employs over 500 staff, which is important to know if you're looking to move to the area and you're looking for some type of teacher job, an aide, guidance counselor, whatever it is. They employ over 500 people. Every year, Perk Valley tends to perform over the state average in academics. So for example, 75% of their students are proficient in math, and about 80% are proficient in reading. And these numbers really just reflect the district's dedication, the district's drive to just creating a strong foundation of academics, not only for its students, but for its staff, for its alumni and everything like that. The district does place a strong emphasis on college and career readiness. So there's going to be multiple, at the high school level, there's going to be multiple courses that prepare kids for college level courses. They've got tech school, trade type classes. So they're really preparing their students for anything that goes from college to a trade and career. And they have so many various programs that ensure that the students are prepared when they leave those doors. So not only does Perkiomen Valley have a great academic system, but they also offer a pretty impressive option or menu of extracurricular activities. Anything from sports teams, club teams, music teams, theaters. They've got some programs such as football, lacrosse, soccer that have won state championships or league championships. So lacrosse, football, basketball, they're probably going to be some of the most popular programs there, but they've got everything from music, theater, art, student council. So really any niche that these students might be thinking about, Perk Valley is going to have them covered. They also have a phenomenal music program. This includes things like the marching band, the chorus, the orchestra. They've got visual arts, they've got theater productions. I'd mentioned before, but they've got robotics, debate, mock trial, student government. They've got a ton of options that it's almost impossible to not find your right fit when going to school there. Perk Valley also offers individualized education plans, or also known as IEPs. And this covers everything from speech therapy, occupational therapy, any other services that students really need to be able to succeed. They're going to have you covered. Okay, before we talk about the Springford Area School District, I wanted to stop the video and just ask if you could please comment and like down below. If you have to pause the video, that's okay, but comment something that you've learned this far down below, or comment something about another town, or maybe something about this town that you'd be interested about learning some more. Now, the Springford Area School District serves about 8,000 students in the Collegeville area and some other surrounding neighborhoods and communities, such as Royersford, Upper Providence, Limerick. But Springford is one of the largest and most well-regarded districts in Montgomery County. It's known for a very strong academic program. It's got diverse extracurricular activities, and it's known for a reputation of being excellent. The Springford High School has just consistently ranked among the top high schools in Pennsylvania, and this is due in part to its curriculum. They do employ over 700 highly qualified staff across. They've got 7 elementary schools. They've got a 9th grade center, an 8th grade center, a 5th, 6th, 7th grade center. So probably over, I'd say 10 to 12 different buildings. They've got 700 staff. So another great option if you're looking to move to the area. You need a job, a substitute teacher job, a full-time teaching job, a gym teacher. I mean, anything. You've got so many options of jobs just around the school. I'm sure they're fit to find you something. Similar to PV, Springford offers some college level courses, and these are things that are called AP courses, advanced placement courses, and these are in subjects like English, world history, physics, chemistry. And once again, this gives students the opportunity to challenge themselves, take some college level coursework while still in high school. Some of these classes even give you the option to take these courses while in high school and get college credits for it. So it really helps with being prepared for college, being prepared for the future, and having great success. The district is also highly focused on STEM education, which is more of a hands-on learning education. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And they've got different programs. They've got an engineering program, a computer science program. They've got science fairs that they compete in, robotic competitions where you could build a robot and then you take it to competitions to compete. But even beyond that, I mean, they've got art courses, business courses, language courses, pretty much anything that you could dream of, they're gonna have a course about it. And if they don't have a course about it, they have other connections, say with Monco College, with the tech school, where they have programs maybe you can attend to. You could do maybe a kind of a hybrid schedule to where you go to the district during the day for some of the classes, and they send you to Montgomery County Community College, or they send you to the tech school, and you're able to complete some of those other courses and programs at those sites as well. Just like PV, Springford is known for its athletic programs. It's got such a wide variety of sports teams, and all of this starts from the middle school and goes up to the high school levels. The Springford Rams, they're particularly well known for their successes in football, ice hockey, lacrosse, basketball, among so many other sports. The district programs obviously aim for physical fitness, teamwork, great school spirit, and they often have other opportunities for students that can go to compete at higher levels for college. Outside of sports, Springford offers music programs. They've got the Springford Rams marching band. They do spring musicals. They've got the Model UN, which is basically like a leadership program. They've got the debate club, the robotics club that I had mentioned a little bit about. Really just such a range of options and activities. It suits a variety of interests. The district also has a really strong theater program. They've got a beautiful theater in the high school, and regularly students are performing in it a couple times a year, and these are really high level plays, almost close to professional level plays and musicals. And of course, just like PV, Springford is dedicated to providing a high level of support to students with disabilities and maybe special needs. They've got a wide range of services, autism support, learning support, life skills support programs, just to ensure that every child that attends that school, they're supported and they have what they need to succeed academically here in the school, but also socially out in public and in future endeavors. Now, I told you we would talk about this a little bit. Ursinus College. It's located in the heart of Collegeville. It's a prestigious liberal arts college. It's got a super rich history going back all the way to 1869. They offer undergraduate, graduate programs, a variety of majors. They've got liberal arts, sciences, business, health sciences. The college is known for having smaller class sizes, more hands-on learning, more research opportunities. It's also got a super strong community engagement. So many of its students participate in internships, they volunteer around the community, they help out with community projects. It's really being in the heart of Collegeville. It's really got a huge emphasis on community and providing for the community. Now, what I'm sure you've all been waiting for, let's talk about some things that we can do here in Collegeville. You're gonna see that these are only a few of the so many things that you could do here. The first up is the Evansburg State Park. So this is gonna be for any of my outdoor enthusiasts. The Evansburg State Park, it's a natural retreat. It's a park, it's pretty hidden if you're not from the area. This is pretty, this is a local spot. You could do anything from fishing, picnicking, you could go watch some wildlife. It's going to be over 3,500 acres of designated park space. It's got more than enough space that you need for outdoor activities, kayaking, picnicking, throwing a football, taking the dog out, taking the kids out. It's got miles of scenic hiking trails, and this sits just along the Perkins Creek that we had talked about at the start of the video, and you might even see someone kayaking, on your walk there. But for people that love fishing, the Perkins Creek is stocked with trout, so it's a super popular spot for any fishers. It's a peaceful, natural settings, surrounded by all the trees and the water. You could do a picnic, you could just sit there and enjoy the fresh air. You could watch some wildlife. You're probably gonna see some deer, some fox, maybe a variety of different bird species as well. All right, here's my locals tip. If you've been watching from the start, I told you that I would tell you a spot that you have to try. A long-standing favorite among so many of its residents is the Trap Tavern. Locals, anyone that knows, can you please agree with me that this is a locals tip only? Let me know down below. The tavern has been serving the community for decades. It's a family-friendly restaurant and a bar. It's known for, having a vibrant atmosphere. It's got a versatile menu, offers everything from American sandwiches like sandwiches and fresh seafood. It's got hand-cut steaks, baby back ribs. There's even one of the most loved parts about this is that there's daily specials, and the town just loves it. The venue features, the venue's got multiple bar areas. It's got a huge, large outdoor deck that was just recently redone. You've got part of the deck that sits outside, and you got another part of the deck that is able to be covered for the winter months. It's even got a beach-filled space with sand and cornhole. It's really a favorite spot for just casual dining, watch a game. It's got 30 TVs all across the bar. And for my beer lovers, it's got 25 beers on tap, ready to go. So, whether you're just getting a quick bite to eat with the fam, or you're going and you want to watch a game with your boys, it's going to be the spot for you. Another super popular outdoor attraction is going to be the Perkiomen Trail, and it's going to go right through the town. It's about 20 miles, and it connects Collegeville with areas like Schwanksville, Green Lane. You can walk, run, bike. You can just simply enjoy the outdoors, sit on a bench. It does follow, for the most part, the Perkiomen Creek. There might be sections of it where it winds off of the creek, but for the most part, it follows the creek. And it goes through a mix of wooded areas. You get fields, you get historic sites. There's even a jail at one point. You walk in front of a jail. So it's really going to offer so many opportunities to just appreciate nature, explore the landscape of Montgomery County, of Collegeville. So whether you're trying to get a workout in, you just want to enjoy a nice ride on a bike, the trail is going to offer something peaceful, and something that you can escape from the daily hustle and bustle with. I did mention it passes through the Perkiomen Creek, and it's a great spot. Once again, if you want to go wildlife watching, if you want to go skip rocks, if you want to take the dog for a swim, if you want to go for a swim, it's a great spot to just, even bring a lunch, pack a sandwich and some chips, and go eat by the water and listen to the water running, and amazing. And like I mentioned, along the trail, you're gonna find various trailheads. There's gonna be parking, free parking. There's gonna be picnic areas. There's gonna be benches. There's gonna be a playground where, jungle gym where the kids can run and get some energy out. It's really become a centerpiece of the community. On the beautiful days, it's a great way to get active, explore the area, and just enjoy the outdoors. Spanning just about 1.5 miles, Collegeville might be a small town, but the downtown area might give you a run for your money. This walkable downtown, it's filled with so many selections of local shops, cafes, and restaurants. It's gonna have a super friendly atmosphere. Locals, visitors, they're gonna gather there, they're gonna shop, they're gonna dine, and it's really a piece of the small town charm. If you do happen to find yourself in downtown Collegeville, here are a few spots that I just absolutely love. The Blue Elephant, it's a restaurant that serves up authentic Thai cuisine. They've got everything from spicy curries, spring rolls, pretty much anything that you could imagine. It's a must visit for anyone who enjoys this well-prepped Asian dish. Here's another one. I'm just giving these tips away, but the Collegeville Bakery is another amazing spot. You could pick up fresh pastries, cakes, breads, sandwiches. It's truly just a community hub. It's going to offer sweet, savory, baked goods, super high quality ingredients, family owned. So whether you're just picking up something real quick for breakfast, you're placing a bigger order for catering for a special occasion, the bakery is going to have you covered. And if you're in the area, this is another spot that you have to stop by. For any larger shopping needs, maybe a more brand name store, maybe a Dick's Sporting Goods, a Five Below, and Ulta Beauty, Collegeville has the Providence Town Center. It's located just a short drive away, and this is going to have such a wide selection of stores. You're going to have big name brands, specialty retailers, and of course, if that doesn't do it for you, you're gonna have the King of Prussia Mall, which is the second largest mall in the country, about 20 minutes away. Just briefly, the King of Prussia Mall, it's got over 450 stores. It's one of the largest malls in the country, the second largest mall in the country, and they're gonna have everything that you need. Designer, name brand, locally owned, restaurants, anything that you can imagine will be in King of Prussia. I've got another video up about King of Prussia right here, so feel free to go watch that. But if you do need to do some type of bigger shopping, you need access to bigger names or more quantity, maybe different stores or check inventory, King of Prussia is only going to be about 15-20 minutes away. Super ideal for just getting on 422 and heading there to accomplish your shopping needs. And like I just mentioned, just a short drive from Collegeville, you're gonna have the Valley Forge National Historical Park. And this is gonna be a site of huge historical significance. This was the winter encampment for the Continental Army during the American Revolution. And today it's just a symbol of freedom. It's a huge park, thousands of acres, where you can go see historical landmarks. You could see Washington's headquarters. They still have the cabins up and built where the soldiers lived, and so many other just monuments and memorials that commemorate the sacrifices made during that time. Well, that wraps up everything that you can do in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions or thoughts for future videos or topics that you would like to see, drop a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I will see you around the neighborhood.